Good evening and thank you for joining us tonight for Eyewitness News First at 10. I'm Jamie Azoulay. The American Red Cross has provided aid to 13 people after a fire in Ilion Monday evening. The fire, which took place on East Clark Street, affected 7 households in 3 buildings. The Red Cross provided financial assistance for necessities such as shelter, food, and clothing to 9 adults and 4 children between the ages of 6 and 12 years old. Volunteers also offered health services and comfort kits containing personal care items as well as stuffed animals for those children. At least one resident is eligible for veteran services as well. No injuries have been reported, nor has the initial cause of that fire. Around 10:45 Monday night, Utica police made an arrest in connection to a November 12th shooting that has left the victim paralyzed. During a vehicle stop on Oswego Street, police found 20-year-old Tasher Hicks, who was wanted in connection to a shooting investigation. While he was detained, it was determined that a young woman in the car had a loaded handgun in front of her pants. She is facing charges connected to the possession of that weapon, but not related to the November 12th shooting. Hicks, however, was charged with robbery and assault in the first degree. As this investigation continued, UPD was able to locate 19-year-old Abdurin Muhammad Tuesday morning. Muhammad is the second wanted person in connection to the shooting. He was charged with attempted robbery, assault, and criminal possession of a weapon. Through this investigation, it has been determined that Muhammad, Hicks, and another person got a ride from a party to the 800 block of Bleecker Street, where upon arrival, Hicks and Muhammad began to strike 2 victims, demanding property. During this altercation, Muhammad shot a victim in the upper back and neck area, that victim now paralyzed from there down. The victim's name has not yet been released. There are a few new developments in the weekend shooting that involved some Utica area people in Saratoga Springs. What we know is that there was a fight in the bar early Sunday morning between an off-duty sheriff from Vermont and several Utica area residents. They took it outside the bar, both parties brandishing handguns and exchanging fire. Saratoga Springs police nearby and responded. They encountered the Vermont deputy in plain clothes, and when he did not comply with their orders to put down his weapon, the police opened fire. Both the deputy and one of the men from Utica were injured. As of today, no charges have been filed against any of the parties involved in this incident. The name of the man from Utica, who is still in Albany Medical Center, has not yet been released. The state attorney general's office was called initially, but are no longer involved in the investigation. An update tonight on a fatal car crash on Route 5 in New Hartford. Around 5:45 on the night of November 18th, there was a 3-car crash. An investigation by the New Hartford Police Department determined that 71-year-old Marcia Pritchard was traveling east when her car crossed into the westbound lane and struck another vehicle head-on. A third car traveling in that westbound lane saw the 2 others collide but did not have time to stop. Marcia Pritchard was taken to the hospital in critical condition but passed away from her injuries on November 20th. 2 other people involved were treated and released for minor injuries. This investigation is ongoing. And late last week, we told you about the new project coming to Mechanics Hall in downtown Utica. Tonight, our Eyewitness News reporter Shelby Pay brings us more details from developer Mark Mojave.